I can definitely see you like in that interpretation of Bobby. It looks good.
Sweet deal.
Okay. Any ideas other than that? Any questions other than that I haven't thought of?
I guess like what does he feel is up with Bobby? I guess just talk about like who you feel Bobby is, or you can even talk as him and just talk about yourself.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
point.
a cool idea.
Kind
I
of
never
like
thought of that.
monologuing.
Yeah, like if we're, you're Bobby right now. You're trying to introduce yourself to us.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So, what's your name?
Katie.
Michelle.
Michelle? Alright, well, my name's Bobby. Alright? As you guys know, I'm pretty gosh darn good looking. And we already know that. Alright? I'm slightly arrogant, but don't worry about it, alright? I'm a cool guy. I drive a mad nice car. I have perfect abs, in case you guys weren't aware. And, I don't know, just don't ever think that I'm gonna try and date you. It does not happen. If you guys want to walk around, maybe I'm down, but nothing more than that. Straight up. Alright, my life is way too important for you girls. So alright, so just
Well, what if we were like it was a college interview?
what?
What if it was like a college interview?
To
Yeah.
So I can do that too.
Okay.
You can ask me questions back?
Yeah.
Cause that'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Bob,
Robert.
Bobby.
Robert.
oh Bobby Katz, right?
Yeah, I don't like being called Rob. It's just not my style.
Okay, so tell us why you think that this university is the place for you.
There's a lot of hot chicks. They got fantastic sports teams. And well, I'm gonna be something, so why would I go any lower? I'm way too good to be at some shitty school.
Okay. Well, what is it that you want to accomplish with our resources here?
I'm sorry, I just don't understand that question. Could you ask me another one?
What do you want to do like when you get here?
Honestly, I really don't know. I'm kind of just gonna ride it out. I figure I'm not worried about the career. I'm worried about the chicks and the sports and just having a good time right now. That's what your school's about, right? I mean, I seen the pictures on the website. That's what I thought this whole thing was about.
Alright. The thing about Bobby is he is like he knows how to talk to adults because he's a straight A student. And
Sure.
Okay, I'll give you a real conversation.
He's in Harvard
I'll
as
give you a
well.
real conversation. Totally cool.
Yeah. So like I guess basically like knowing how to switch on and off because I think that is what Bobby thinks inside his head. But like
What's the filter? What's the way you filter it to adults?
That sounds cool. All right, I'll give you a real conversation.
Alright. So what kind of activities would you like to participate in if you came to our school?
Well, I'm a huge fan of sports and the arts. So if I could get involved in maybe some photography groups, and I'm also pretty good at basketball. Not to brag, but I do love to play some basketball, and I heard you guys have some awesome gyms and a great team. I'd love to be a part of it.
Really, our academic standards are very high, and sometimes practices can go on for a really long time. Are you the type of person that can deal with that amount of stress?
I don't even need friends. I sit in the library. I mean, school priorities, sports are good, extracurriculars are good, but that's second. I gotta keep the grades up, nothing below a 3.9 for me.
We read your application and we saw that you're part of student government.
Yes.
And that you have been your class president for the past 4 years. So can you tell us about that a little bit?
Well, I'm a big fan of helping out the community and the school. So while I was the president of the student government, I took it from not just helping the school, because our school already was pretty good, very good. I'm not gonna knock it down, but I was the first president to get the student government involved in community activities. We helped with the park, we helped with the senior citizens. It was all around. It was great. We did a lot for the community.
So you like helping people?
I do. Any chance I get.
All right.
That sounds good. Okay. All right. Okay, I think that's it. I'm trying to think if I have any more questions. You're comfortable with improv?
Comfortable with anything except for that line.
off my ass. We were discussing that right before you came in. Because he was like, I'm not sure if I would actually say this.
Well, yes, you can put in anything. It's,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just supposed to be something that's kind of like
Yeah, no, I explained
kind
it.
of
He got the point.
extreme,
It's an
basically.
exclamation.
Like he's trying to be like really masculine, and it kind of undermines that, and it's just kind of like, what?
Yeah.
So.
I get it.